What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to our 33rd installment of the Pokemon Emerald Let's Play, and in the last episode, we went ahead and tackled the Team Aqua hideout right there. As you can see it, we got the Master Ball, we beat the crap out of Team Admin Matt and his shirtless man boobies out. Haha. And the guy with the Whalmer, we went ahead and screwed off. So today we're gonna go ahead and make our way along. I think this is Route 128. I'm not really sure, but whatever route this is. So yeah, that's what we got on the agenda. I went ahead and indulged in some super repels at the department store before I went ahead and filmed this. So I did that off screen, but let's just take a look real quick with Guts and see just how much freaking water we got for the rest of the game. Because we got 1, 2, 3, and 4 islands that we have to go to, right? And they are all waterlocked. So, if you have an electric type, which I do, I have DeWalt, and I have Sceptile, now's the time that you're really going to be using them. So, just bear that in mind a little bit as we go ahead and make our way out along... Oh, it's Route 124, but yeah, so... Oh, I meant to do them at the same time. Whatever. But yeah, that's what we got today. There's a lot of water, okay? So today we're going to go ahead and make our way to Moss Deep City. That's kind of the first island in the chain archipelago that is the last quarter of Pokemon Emerald. And that's what we got today. Oh wow, Gyarados. We're a little underleveled. I mean, especially this next gym, not really underleveled. We're right where we need to be. I'm going to go ahead and say that, but... this next gym coming up is a little bit of a doozy. It's got a gimmick, and for anybody who's played this game before, you know what I'm talking about. So, I'm not necessarily worried, but there's definitely some strategy that's gonna have to go into it before we tackle it, because it can be a real pain in the butt if you're not prepared and you don't really know, you don't have any plan going into it. If you know what I mean. Watch, she's gonna turn right now. I'm growing bored of swimming. How about a battle? Sure, red-haired little woman. What have you got? A Marill. That would have been so much easier to just do it as a double battle, but you know your boy. Maybe you don't know your boy. You know, I'm just a dumb mofo. Anyway, I got a GoPro, so. Eventually, I'm going to get a helmet mount for my helmet, and I'm going to make some pretty cool snowboarding content for you guys. I just don't know when that's going to be. Like I said, last episode, if you guys tuned in, I'm moving, so I have to basically move all of my belongings, my computer, other gaming consoles, because I am a nerd. I have a lot of other gaming consoles, and basically, look how freaking, like, this place is huge, man. It's massive. Like, you could just swim around and get lost here, and that's basically what I did for a long time when I was a kid. I just got lost in the sea. I remember that I would just skip things and do things out of order and, like, out of story, and get caught up in certain things, and later on you'll see that there's certain sections that, like, you can't turn back in, and I would always, like, get lost in those, so. But anyway, I'm excited for what's to come and a little bit of evolution for this channel as we near the end of this playthrough, number 1. And as I kind of branch out to, I guess, different content, or just different videos that I want to make, because it's fun. Feel me? And today we are sipping on an Enlightenment Yerba, so can't express how much I love yerba enough. And if you've been watching my videos, you know that I am a regular yerba drinker. Trust me, it is good. It is one of the few energy drinks that I do propagate to my audience. It is a genuinely good beverage, without all the cancerous preservatives that a white monster or Red Bull or something has. So I highly recommend it, especially if you go to the gym or whatnot. You get home from work and you need a little boost, because I don't like pre-workout either. It makes my skin crawl, so I just try not to use it. Yerba is the only thing, it doesn't give me the yips. So I definitely recommend it, trust me. Yerba, if you're listening to it, sponsor me, please. Anyway, there you go, Spencer. But yeah, let's go ahead and make our way to Moss Deep. There's gonna be people annoying us. It's me, Anders. Are you still catching Pokemon? I've been blah blah blah. Alright, we don't care. I don't know. Oh yeah, like right here there's these dark blue tiles that we can't access them yet, but soon enough, once we get the HM dive, we will be able to. Which is exciting. I'm not gonna fight them, because that's a different way that you have to go. Actually, let me just make sure that I'm going the right way. Where's Guts? Yeah, I mean, there's really only one way you can go, right? Well, I mean, there isn't really only one way you can go. I don't know why I just said that. There's 2 ways you can go. But, yeah, we're gonna go that way. Can't get over here. There's an island right there. Oh, and an island right here. There's gotta be a hidden item on here, right? Excuse me. I guess not. Maybe not. Well, that's upsetting. There's usually like a big pearl or something on there, but whatever. What is this guy? Hunter's house? Okay. What's up, Hunter? How you doing, man? It's gotta be lonely out here. You know, it's funny. I live on like a coastal town, and like before the island that I live on, there's what's called well, there's a huge bay, and then there's barrier islands. And this particular house in Emerald, I don't know why, it always reminded me of a house that lived on one of those tiny barrier islands. And come to think of it, you know, I don't own a boat, so I never went around there. But I do fish a lot, and I like to fish in the bay. I come to learn that it's actually a fuel house where boats go and fuel up and get gas. So the more you know, right? But it's cool. It's like this. It's on like this own. It's on its own like bed of reeds, and like it's a tiny island. It always reminds me of this guy right here. Anyway, what do you have to say? I'm the diving treasure hunter. I'm the awesome dude who makes deep sea dives to gather treasures resting at the bottom. You haven't got any treasures from me. If you see shards like the red shard, you've got to trade with me. Okay, so yeah, I mean, like I just said, once we get dive, we're going to be able to do this. We're going to be able to get shards. And I believe there's not much that this guy can sell us in terms of benefit to us. I could be wrong. I don't really remember. But I do remember that he sells like fire stones, thunder stones, and leaf stones, which are just evolution items. And we don't have any Pokemon that evolve through any stone evolutions. So I don't know how often I'm going to be going back to this guy's house, but, you know, maybe I will. Maybe I'm going to come back and check out his inventory if it is a little bit different than what I remember, but from what I remember, it's not anything that special. Anyway, this looks like the coast of Moss Deep. So, we made it. Pretty sick, right? I always love the trees here, too. They look like turtle shells, like a Torterra or something. But yeah, this is it. We made it. Hidden items. No hidden items. I feel, come on, there's gotta be something hidden in the sand. Like some heart scale or something, man. No? What do you got? I can't do this anymore. It's utterly hopeless. I'm a fighting type trainer, so I can't win at the Moss Deep gym no matter how hard I try. Punch, 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 punch. What? Don't look at me that way, I'm only hitting the ground. Or do you want me to teach your Pokemon Dynamic Punch? So this guy teaches Dynamic Punch. This is a good move. But it's very inaccurate. But it does a lot of damage, and I think it confuses when it lands. Yeah, it only has 50 accuracy. Powerful and sure to cause confusion, but inaccurate. Yeah. Okay, so it's a really powerful move. I mean, it's 100 power. And it's a fighting type move, which is... I don't see how that would be very... I mean, I guess for ice types? Which, like, other than the Shoal Cave, I don't really know how many ice types are coming up. Yeah, I don't think this really makes sense to teach to Rengo, given that it's just such a streaky move. But it is a good gimmick and it's powerful. So we'll sleep on it a little bit. I mean, I would have loved to learn Sludge Bomb, but lo and behold, it's not compatible, I guess, which is stupid. Given that we can learn Toxic, but I think for right now we'll keep Secret Power. I love Giga Drain and Leaf Blade too. And honestly, I don't know if I want another 5 PP move on Rango, just because that's gonna probably come back to haunt us as far as the Elite Four and just the sheer amount of battling that we're gonna be doing. So, and we're gonna need him for the leader. So, you know what? I think that for now, Dynamic Punch isn't it for us. We're not gonna go ahead and learn that, but maybe we'll come back to it. We'll keep that guy in mind. No. Oh, oops. No, we don't want to learn Dynamic Punch. Yes, stop trying to learn Dynamic Punch. Alright. That's good to know. Darn, you're even making fun of me. Punch, punch, punch. Bro. What is this guy? Did you teach us a move too? Ah, it feels great letting the waves wash over my feet. Speaking of the waves, you know that island city Citopolis. I think the gym there had a new leader come in. People tell me the new leader once mentored Wallace. Interesting. Alright, well, he doesn't teach us anything, but still, he gave us a pretty good piece of information that the leader of Citopolis is not to be messed with, because Wallace is, the champion. Around Moss Deep, you can see Wild Whalmer. It's called, what was it now? Whalmer watching. Whalmer watching. What do you got, bro? I got this from Steven, but I don't know what it's good for. I think it's called King's Rock. Yeah, we do want that. Why would you want it? You're weird. What the hell, man? You're the one that offered it to me. What an insult. You can keep it, but keep it a secret from Steven. Okay. I don't quite remember what the King's Rock does. I don't think it's an evolutionary item, I'm not gonna lie. A hold item that may cause flinching when the foe is hit. Huh. That's a pretty good item. They all already have items. Maybe that could be because Bruce has a sea incense. Groucho, I don't know what he has. Guts, I also don't know what he has. Labubu is a quick claw. Groucho might have the wax incense now that I think about it. Huh. I want to keep the quick claw on Labubu, even though I think that would be a good item for him because he is defensive. But I think that might be a better move for Groucho, because we don't even have any ground-type moves right now, and I'm pretty sure he's holding, yeah, the soft sand. So yeah, we're gonna give Groucho the King's Rock. Yeah, I think that's solid, honestly. Better hold item for him right now in the immediate moment. What's in here? Nothing. Oh, this is important later in the game, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong. It might be the other house. Oh, it might be this house now that I think about it. No? Okay. My little brother says he likes to find people's secret bases. Isn't that like breaking and entering? I guess not. No, well, you wouldn't own the secret base. You just have all your stuff in it. I guess there's not a lot of crime unless you're in Magma or Aqua. Was it you who made a secret base near Route 111? Bruh, how do you know that? That's crazy. How do you know that? Little brother, I might have to take him out. He's gonna have a hyper beam straight to the chest. Straight to the dome piece. What's up, boss? Depending on the special abilities of Pokemon, some moves might change. Or not work at all. Well, yeah, we know that. The gym leaders in this town are a formidable duo. Their combination attacks are like excellent and wow. Yeah. Do we need to heal? No, we're good. Chilling right now. Like a villain. Did we go in here already? No, we didn't. What's up, boss? You're Manectric. It likes blue Pokeblocks, doesn't it? No, I'm positive of it. It definitely likes blue Pokeblocks. Alright. Whatever, man. Don't tell me what my Pokemon do and don't like. My husband can tell what kind of Pokeblocks a Pokemon likes at a glance. Alright, well, this guy is actually pretty useful if you like contests, but at this point, you guys all know how I feel about contests. I'm not really a big fan, but if that's your jam, all power to you, and you should probably go ahead and talk to this guy if you're planning on admitting one of your Pokemon. He's going to be able to tell you exactly which Pokeblocks that it likes, so that's a big advantage for the contest. So definitely go ahead and take advantage of that resource that guy's giving you right there. Can we go behind the gym? No, we can't. Alright. Moss Deep isn't very big, to be honest. Whoa, what is this? I don't remember what this is. I can explain game rules to you if you'd like. Which game would you like? What the hell is this? I don't remember this. Pokemon Jump. Make your Pokemon skip the Vine Whip rope with the A button. Only mini Pokemon around 28 inches or less may participate. Pokemon that only swim, burrow, or fly are not good at jumping. As a result, those Pokemon may not participate. Good things happen if everyone jumps in time. Okay. What about this one? Dodrio Berry Picking. Command Dodrio's 3 heads to catch falling berries. Press right, up, or left on the control pad to move the heads. To play this game, you must have a Dodrio, which I don't have. Okay. But I do have a Why Not. So I think we can play the other game. Yeah. Or a cast form, that might work. Labubu, you're gonna get the shaft this time around, bro. Sorry. Can I enter, like, multiple Pokemon, or is it just one? Hi, welcome. Are you here to play games using wireless comm? Oh, alright, well, we can't even do it. Yeah. Unfortunately, I am not in a position where I'm going to be able to do anything with wireless communication, but I guess that's a way of playing with your friends or whatever, which is cool, but obviously that's not really something that I'm capable of showing you guys in this playthrough, which is a little sad, but there's a reason I didn't remember that, because I was a nerd and none of my friends played Pokemon, so I obviously never played it with any of them. But, whatever. That's sad. Well, actually, only one of my other friends played Pokemon, but... and we did a lot of crazy stuff, man. The Shaman, the Deoxys event, we did all that jazz. Revive is fantastic. Give it to a fainted Pokemon and the Pokemon will rise, but be careful, Revive doesn't restore the used up PP of moves. Okay. The Net and Dive Balls are rare Pokeballs that are only made in Moss Deep. A Net Ball is effective against Bug-type and Water-type Pokemon. A Dive Ball works best on Pokemon at the bottom of the sea. Alright, well, we don't really need those. Max Repel keeps all weak Pokemon away. Out of all the Repel sprays, it lasts the longest by only 250 and costs you 150 extra Poké Dollars, which is a complete ripoff in my expert opinion with bargaining in the Pokemon, the Pokeverse. All life needs to see to live, even though it makes its home on the land. Life, having run its course, becomes soil and returns to the land. And the sea is always connected to the land. Yes, like the very shoreline here. Thanks, old guy. Thank you for that. What's this? Odie found a netball. Okay. Well, like that guy just said, that's good for water types and bug types, and there's a lot of water types here. There's no hidden item here. I totally thought there would be one behind that ball. Whatever, though. What? Oh, look at this D-bag. Oh, I hate this guy. I really do. He's such a weirdo. Odie, feeling good? I'm doing great. I didn't ask. I hear Moss Deep's gym leader is pretty strong, so I decided to come take a look-see for myself. But there's something wrong about this town. People are going on about a warning letter and the Space Center. I don't think it concerns me in any way, though. Okay. That was a weird line of dialogue from a guy that I don't really like at all. Hidden item. No? Look at this tree. This thing is fat. Holy cow. That's nice. Like a big tree, man. Once I have my own house one day, I want to get a big tree in my front yard or backyard. Make like a tree house or like a rope swing or something. My little sister exchanges mail with her boyfriend in Fortree. Oh my god, not this again, bro. I don't envy her one bit. Pico, go! Even though I can't see my friends in Fortree, my Pokemon carries mail. Back and forth for us. I'm not lonesome even though we're apart. I can't, bro. I don't know why, but that makes me laugh. It really does. That's good. Oh man, look at this white stone. It's a white rock. The rock has special meaning to people at the Space Center. They put it here as their wish for their rockets to fly safely. When you make a wish, what do you use? Do you wish upon a star? I use a wish tag to make it happen. That's what I do. Oh, I thought you were going to give us a wish tag. Alright, well, whatever. This is useless. Wouldn't it be nice if the whole world was covered in plants and flowers like this island? Yeah, I think so. I agree. I love the outdoors. I love hiking. Do it often. A voyage on a ship is fine, but crossing the sea with Pokemon using surf, now that's an exhilarating trip. Wouldn't you agree, youngster? Yeah, I love sailing. I guess riding on the back of my Sharpedo, of my Devil Shark. Are you gonna give us the Great Rod? Hey there, trainer. Oh, a Super Rod. A Super Rod really is super. Say all you want, but this baby can catch Pokemon off the seafloor. What do you think? You want it, don't you? Yeah, we'll take it. You bet, you bet. After all, Super Rod is really super. Alright, well that guy gives us a Super Rod, but honestly, we don't really need any sort of rod anymore. I guess this is... I don't know. It might be better to catch Feebas if you haven't at this point in the game, but I honestly really don't know, so don't quote me on that. But all I know is that oh, you can catch a Corphish now, I think, with this thing. Back in where Norm is. So that's pretty cool if you want a Crawdaunt. I've used Crawdaunt before. It's a pretty unique Pokemon, Water and Dark. But yeah, I don't really know what kind of encounters you can get now that you have access to the best rod in the game. Obviously, I would imagine it is higher leveled Pokemon and maybe more rare encounters in certain areas of the game, especially like the Amazon or the Safari Zone. So, look, I like how you just go back here on like the landing pad. Whee! Weird. I thought for sure there would be something back here too, right? No? No hidden, like... No? Alright, well... But yeah, there you go. That's the Super Rod for you. And this seems to be the Rocket Center. Oh, look at this Mr. Handsome guy with sleek gray hair. Odie, have you read the proclamation already? Like the Emancipation Proclamation? Full score! Team Magma is coming after the rocket fuel on this island. I don't know what they'd need it for, but they can't be allowed to take it. I'll keep an eye on things for a while longer. In the meantime, why don't you go and check out the town? I already did, bro. A rocket launch demands perfection. Not even 1% margin of error is allowed. Yeah, that checks out. Even if it's 99% okay, the whole thing is useless if 1% happens to be no good. Despite that, we never stop trying. Why? It's a dream that never ends. That's fair. I was taking a stroll down the beach when I found this. It's not anything I need, so you can have it. Too bad the bag is full. Oh, nope, we want that. Whatever it is, I want that now. I should really sell these. You know what? I'm gonna go sell some stuff because I meant to do that before I even started this video. So I'm gonna go do that, and then I'll meet you guys back here. Alright guys, we're back. I sold some of my nuggets and like revival herbs and stuff that I was just probably never going to use. And I also used like a couple of the irons and like the PP ups and proteins that we got along the way just to make some further bag space. Because honestly, at this point in the game, a lot of our moves on our Pokemon they're going to be with us until the end. So I figured I might as well use them now. And that did free up a lot of bag space, so that's good. Anyway, let's talk to this Yahoo. I was taking a stroll down the beach when I found this. It's not anything I need, so you can have it. Oh, we got a sunstone. Alright, that's, I think... I don't know, actually, who... I think that's an evolution item, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't know for who. Yeah, I don't know who that makes evolve, but it is an evolution item. So if you need a sunstone, there you go. That's how you get it. The rocket launched safely. It's successful launch number 20. Okay. A giant chunk of metal bursts through the skies and flies into space. It boggles my mind. Yeah, that is pretty cool, honestly. Any rocket launching thing, even in real life, is cool. Some people claim that Pokemon came from space. Could it be true? Well, Deoxys definitely did. Dude's like a space freaking parasite. I wish ordinary people could go into space one day. They do that. I mean, Katy Perry went into freaking space, so if she can do it, I guess anybody can. If only I was a little younger. Well, obviously you need to be a millionaire. If I was a little younger, I would have liked being an astronaut. No, it's not too late. I can and I will try. Yeah, good for you, old man. What do you got, boss? Moss Deep has mainly sunny weather, and its winds are stable. It's an ideal location for launching rockets. Interesting. I guess Moss Deep is like Florida? I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? I don't honestly know what this region is supposed to be, replicating from real life. If I had to guess, though, it's like very rainforesty, so maybe like the Amazon. Who knows? But anyway, that's like basically it for Moss Deep. We kind of figured out everything there is to do here. So why don't we do this? I believe there's a cave back here that we can go ahead and check out. So why not do that now, right? But before we do that, I'm gonna go ahead and put up, we'll use the max repel, why not? Or maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's not here, but I thought it was. I thought it was. But let's go ahead and figure that out. What's over here? What's up, boss? You wanna fight? Yeah, okay. Ahoy! I'm a buff and tough sailor. I've braved the world's seas. Alright. Whatever you mean, whatever you say, guy. Dude's out there on a regular island with a Wingull. And you're gonna get thunderbolted, kid. I should really have Sharpedo out first, to be honest. He needs the levels right now. DeWalt is fine. Dude does not need more leveling right now, to be completely honest. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and throw him out there. I used a couple PP ups on Ice Beam for Bruce, so he's got, I think, like 13 PP now for Ice Beam rather than 12, so that's good. Wait, let's see. Oh, 16. All right. Okay, well, we'll take it. Anyway, that move is really good, so I'm not mad about that. But choke, foresaw an attack. Yeah, foresee this, bruh. Foresee this, brah. You dead? Yeah, okay. Alright, we'll take it. We will take it. That's a level up right there, too. 36. Sweet. Yeah, I wanna do a little bit more leveling before we go ahead and take on the Moss Deep Gym, because like I said, if you don't have a solid strategy, that gym's actually pretty difficult. So, hold on. Oops. Oh my gosh. Let's throw Bruce out there first. And which way do we want to go? This way? No, I don't think it's that way. I think it's the other way. But I don't remember what's over here, so we might as well go ahead and see it. Oh, there's more, yeah, okay. There's more trainers over here. We're definitely in the right ballpark. Let's fight this guy. What do you got? I heard you were approaching, so I hung around for you. Alright, bro. Whatever. Swimmer Nolan sent out Tentacruel. Damn, that thing is menacing. That thing can learn Sludge Bomb. The heck are we waiting for? Ice Beam? I don't think Ice Beam actually does much to Tentacruel. Yeah, wow, it can do anything. That's abysmal. It's alright, they're gonna hit us, they're gonna slap us in the face with some bubbles. How'd that do more, bro? Whatever. Let's crunch. Crunch! Yeah, Tentacruel is high-key a defensive tank. NGL. Yeah, I got rough skin though, boss. Yeah, we'll just crunch spam, I guess. Dude, the bubble beam spam. At least we're not getting poisoned yet. Wow. How? Oh, it's because Bruce's defense is freaking utter garbage. I'll kill you with a surf, because I don't want to risk getting poisoned right now. There we go. Great. Wow, that's a lot of experience. I guess we're at that point in the game where we just get a crap ton of XP, right? Anyway, I believe this is where we're supposed to be. No, we don't need a max potion. Hyper potion. What do we got out? Why do I feel like they're not going to have strictly water types? So we're going to go ahead and throw Guts out. Why not? We haven't used Guts. I feel like we haven't given Guts a lot of love lately. Screw it. What do you got? Kim? A funny old man lives in the Shoal Cave. Someone told me. Are you going to see him today? I guess. Kim and Iris. Yeah, okay, I called it. I knew it. Knew it. Numal level 35 is insane, though. Let's surf. And then we'll... Steel Wing you, I guess. Alright. Hey, we got a defense boost from it, too, so we'll take that. Nice. Yeah, these two Pokemon are just so fast. They complement each other pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. I like the way these two look next to each other. Making me excited for what's to come. Even though we just kicked the crap out of two schoolgirls, but hey, whatever. Anyway, let's go ahead and enter the cave. This is Shoal Cave. Oh, it's low tide today. Usually whenever I go in here, it's high tide, so that's interesting. So the way this cave works is, I don't remember what the time frame is, but you have to come here at different parts of the day, and, you know, sometimes it's low tide, which makes it, possible to collect certain shoal shells for what this old man is about to give us. And that gives it possible, or I think it's shoal salt or whatever it's called. I don't know. Let's just talk to him, alright? Are you planning on going deep in there? Yo. Bro. That's crazy. That is a crazy question to just open up with. And the answer is yes. How about bringing me back some shoal salt and shoal shells? Yeah, okay. I can make you something good if you bring me the ingredients. So that's a really good item that I do want to get. So let's go ahead and do that. But yeah, like you see, like this is sometimes filled with water, and you can like surf to those areas that you normally wouldn't be able to, otherwise. Are you planning on going deep in there? Pause, bro. That is a massive pause right there. What do you mean by that, old man? What do you mean by that? Yeah, okay, so there's not really anything that we can get in here. This cave also becomes important later for a different reason that I'm not going to spoil. But yeah, like that's what we need, and I don't think we can get there right now. That's a shoal salt. I think that's a shoal shell. But yeah. Yes. Thank you. We got some salt. That's pretty sweet. And we got an ice seal. Okay, we'll take it. Why not? Thank you, thank you. Thank you. No hidden items. Barking up the wrong tree, I guess, right? You know what? I want to show you guys, because one of my favorite Pokemon is in here, and hopefully we can run into him. Yeah, there you go. There's Spheal, which is a water-ice type. A lot of people have mixed feelings about this Pokemon, but I love Walrein. I have used Walrein through a lot of playthroughs in this game. And it's never let me down. And you catch it at a pretty, like, level 30. That's not bad. I mean, for what you get in this game right now, like, it's really not bad. Like, that's easily trainable. But I believe, Celio evolves into Walrein, like, in, like, the mid-50s, which is, like, a little bit of a pain in the butt to have to grind up and, like, get to that point. And at that point, like, you're already approaching the Elite Four, I'm gonna say. So it's just, like, to get an evolution that... like a final evolution that late in the game, it's a little bit of a turn-off, which I do understand. But for me, I love Spheal. I love the whole Spheal line. It's one of my favorites, so I recommend it. It's a good Pokemon for this point in the game. I will say that. Can learn Ice Beam, Blizzard, especially with a a dragon gym leader on the horizon for us. It's something that you might want to invest in, honestly. Like, definitely something, like, what is the point of this? Definitely something that you might want to take a look at, right? Ooh, look at this Yahoo. What do you got, bro? The penetrating cold. Bro, what's up with the innuendos with people in here? The penetrating cold around these parts is an impediment to training. But with focus, one can overcome. With this focus... Ooh, okay. With this focus band, buckle down and withstand the cold. A focus band is a good item. Here. A hold item that occasionally prevents fainting. So you give a focus band, you can hold on to that 1% where you would otherwise faint. So that is a good item, honestly. If you could slap that on like a defensive tank or something just to like stall, if that's the kind of thing that you're running, by all means do it. Like, that's... why not? That's a good item to have on like a Labubu, let's say. Which we might consider at some point. What's down here? Ooh. I kind of want to go back. I just want to check out that, that cave entrance right on the other side and make sure that that's what I think it is. Yeah? Yes. Okay, we got another shoal salt. I think you need like 3 of them or something like that. It might be 6 actually. Or 6 altogether with shoal salt and shoal fulfell. Fulfalt and fulfell. Yeah, we got 3. So it might be 3 and 3 to make 1, I think. But it doesn't matter, right? Because right now we can't even make anything because we don't have access to the shoal shells, which we're gonna have to come back at another point and get. So I will make a note to do that because I do want a shoal shell. It's a good item. We came this way, right? Yes. Alright, let's go. Let's make our way down towards the lower caverns of this cave, I guess. Why not? Exciting. Now these are like the typical ice puzzles. That are always a pain in the butt to do, to be honest, in my honest opinion. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, these are always a pain in the ass, to be honest. Is there an item over there or something that I want? Yeah, there definitely is. Yes. What do you got? Never melt ice! That's a good item that I think it boosts the power of ice-type moves. So, once again, if you had that wall rain or something similar, that's a good item for you. I mean, it's definitely worth it to come down here and check it out. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a schmuck. Oops. I think we gotta go this way, then that way. Then this way? Maybe not. Yes. There we go. Team 07 Hail. So once again, if you want to set up for... I don't know why I keep saying once again. If you want to set up for like a what's it called? Did I come from this way? Yeah, I did. Alright, well, anyway, the main attraction isn't here yet, if you know what I mean. So let's go ahead and get the hell out of here. You know what? I'm going to use something that I haven't this entire game yet. We're going to use the escape rope. So anyway, like if you have a team that's revolving around weather effects like hail or something, that's a good item to run. If you want to go ahead and set up for that. If you're running like I guess an ice heavy team, but that's not me. I'm not doing that. So hail is going to actually be useless for us. But anyway, that's cool. I mean, that's Shoal Cave. We'll come back at a different point and fight those yahoos, but that's not going to be today. Who do I got out front? Bro, I keep doing that. How am I doing on time first? Oh, we got a little bit more time. Why not? Let's go ahead and fight some of these trainers. Because there is a lot of them, so... let's knock them out of the way. How would you like to take on water-type Pokemon that I raise? Blah, 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 blah. That literally looks like Misty. Like, that's the same person. Sea King. Nice. Nice. Now we have we have 16 Ice Beams that we can employ, so what are you really gonna do? What are you really gonna do to us? Wow, okay, that doesn't do anything. That's not good. That is annoying. I really shouldn't have Bruce out here, to be honest. I think I'm gonna change the Sceptile after this fight. We'll let him take on some other Pokies later on. Yeah, the rough skin, you bum. Please don't be confused. Please don't hurt yourself. Dang! No, don't kill yourself. You're so sexy. Wow, okay, that's not good, actually. We might die. Please, 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 please. Yeah, we're gonna die. Damn, bro. Bruce is really a glass cannon, which is a little upsetting. TBH. Yeah, we'll just secret power you, to be honest. Wow, and it's surf. That's funny. That's actually really funny. I didn't realize that it would be. But it makes sense, right? We'll keep Rango out front. We'll revive Sharpedo, obviously, or Bruce, just to have him not completely incapacitated. But I also want to get Labubu some runtime because he's pretty close to an evolution. I think 4 levels off, so we're gonna have him and Rango out front. So if there's any double battles or something, he'll be accompanying in that, accompanied in that, you know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say. Even though I'm not doing a good job of saying it. We're gonna need more freaking repels too. Jeez. I forgot how freaking long this... I didn't forget, I just know how long this is. What's over here? Anything? No? Yeah, I guess so. I guess not. I figured there would be something on that thing, but whatever. What's up? I'm tired of swimming. Are you up for a battle with me? Yeah, sure. Chica. Swimmer Tanya sent out Love Disc. Now this thing, talk about Pokemon that suck. This thing is straight garbage. Like, as bad as it gets. Like, its stats are just horrible. Which is funny. Definitely not something we want to use. Never use that. Never use a Love Disc. And its evolution is bad too, so... Overall, just a terrible Pokemon. Anyway, let's try to get these guys. Oh, come on, bro. Really? That's so annoying. That is so annoying. Now we gotta split them up. Oh, okay. Not what I expected you to have, but we'll take it. Screw it. We'll Leaf Blade. Leaf Blade, and Sweep. Yeah, oh. Always forget that Static, man. Such a good move. There's a lot of good abilities in this game, like Rough Skin, Static, not Truant. But yeah, I love this game. The only thing that's holding it back a little bit, like I did say, is how shallow the move pool is for certain Pokemon. Like it's ridiculous how long it took for some of our Pokemon to become competent, which is not something that I'm excited about. I will rag on this game a little bit for that. Even though I love this game, like this is my favorite Pokemon game, probably. Yeah, this is probably my favorite Pokemon game. Pokemon Platinum is a close second in terms of just sheer experience and nostalgia. Wow, look at that Machamp. That thing is sick. Unfortunately, you're not even going to get the chance, but... You know, Pokemon Yellow is really fun, too. I might do a playthrough of that on this channel at some point, but that's an old head game, man. That's really me showing my age, dog. That's an old head game. That game is awesome. I still have that game on my freaking, on my OG Game Boy. I swear to God. God, I gotta knock the dust off this thing. I haven't used this thing in a minute, man. But yeah, I still got that Johnson on here. God, I'm such a nerd. I still have all my stuff from when I was a kid. Still have my GameCube over there, my Wii. Never got rid of it. GameCube controller, I was playing Smash on it literally a couple days ago. So, just not sure how I'm gonna film. Not sure how I'm gonna film content on that yet. Why would a bird keeper like me come out to the sea? It did rhyme. That's pretty good. But yeah, I got a lot of ideas and a lot of games that I'd like to play. So just a matter of doing it, and a matter of having the time to do such things that I would like to do. If you catch my drift, we're gonna hit you with a toxic, and then we're gonna dip. Stomp, bro. Oh, come on. How am I still faster than you when I'm paralyzed? That makes no sense. Tropius is so cool, though. Yay! I was gonna throw out Labubu anyway. You did it for me. Thank you. I'll take that. Tropius needs more love, bro. It really does. I love that thing. You're gonna miss, so I'm just gonna Metal Claw you. Like a Tropius Mega. Now I gotta start playing Pokemon Legends ZA again too, man. I've been slacking on that. It's been like 2 weeks since I last logged into that game. I do have a lot of hours on that game, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's like over 200 at this point, but you know, they just came up with I think it was the DLC, which honestly a lot of people are like, oh, like, you know, screw, like I can't believe Pokemon's selling out with the DLCs, blah blah blah. And you know what? A lot of games do it anyway. I don't hate them for that, you know. And if it keeps, like, funneling content to us where it's more fun and there's going to be more, you know, packages and more, like, content that we could play with. You know, because, like, Skyrim did it, and nobody really cares about that. Like, Skyrim had a bunch of DLCs, and, like, that's why they haven't released Elder Scrolls 6 yet, because there's been so many revamps of Skyrim. So I'm not most like pissed about that. Like people are like all over the internet mad about it, and you know that doesn't really bother me as much. You know, I think it's not a good thing that like you got to pay for more content. I think if they keep the prices fair, it's just something that I will pay for because I do love that game. That game it's good. I think Legends of Arceus is slightly better, but still, they're both good games. I just think the story in Legends of Arceus is better. Wow, that actually did a lot of damage. That's not good. Nice. This thing is low-key dangerous, and we got a tough fight with one of them coming up soon, so... Damn, bro. Die on me. These two trainers were pretty tough, I'm not gonna lie. They gave us a little bit of a run for our money. That worries me slightly. Nice. Okay, I'll tell you why I'm here. I didn't ask, but sure, go ahead. What do we get here? We found a big pearl. That's good. We'll take that. Hidden item? Hidden item? Hidden item? Nope, no hidden item. All right. Now I can't move. Let's go ahead and heal up. Nice. We're gonna use a lemonade on you because I don't really want to use a full hyper potion. Where are our lava cookies too? Great. Alright, well, we're good to go now. Let's go explore the rest of this section. I don't think there's much, honestly. Let me just check Guts real quick with the map. Just to see where we're at. Yeah, we're all the way over here. Alright, there's really not much left to do, to be honest. Up here. Did we fight you already? Nope, we didn't. Alright, we got a couple more trainer battles. Hey there, check out my sweet Pokemon. Alright, bro. Whatever you say, buddy, whatever you say. Look, he's dropping it down, too. Dropping it down low. Swimmer Stan. I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. Giga Drain. Oh, I also used some PP ups on Giga Drain as well. So we got to 8, which I believe is the max. Anyway, we just smoked the hell out of that Horsea, so that's good. Bum. Bum. Nice. Now, I think that should wrap it up. Is there anything over here? No. No. Yeah, I don't think there's anything over here. Unfortunately. What about down here? Huh. Alright, we're back in Moss Deep, I guess. Yeah, we don't need you anymore. Anyway, yeah, I think that's all there is to do as far as just stuff that's a precursor to, you know, the gym battle here. So yeah, I mean, we looked around Moss Deep a little bit, figured out what's going on with the town and where we're heading at. Let's go see if our friend Steven went back. No, he's not back yet. He's still at the rocket launching site. I showed you guys the Shoal Cave and explained that there are 2 time frames that you really want to go there, when there's high tide and low tide. I don't really know exactly when each one is. It goes off the in-game time, so honestly, I just kind of go and check and hope I get lucky. That's kind of how I do it. So we'll go back there and get some shoal shells at some point to go with the salts that we collected, and then give it to the old man. And yeah, I mean, we fought some trainers, figured out everything we got to do here, and I think that's really, you know, that just leaves us with the gym battle. So I think that we're gonna go ahead and take that on in the next video. If you enjoyed this one, go ahead and check out my other videos. I've been doing this Let's Play for, oh, geez, it's been almost 4 months now. Holy cow, it really has been a long time. Yeah, go ahead and check those out if you like this video. Leave a like, subscribe, all that jazz. And yeah, I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video, which I'm hoping will come out in the next week or so, before, you know, the holidays and the hecticness of New Year's and that whole sprawl. And then after that, I'm going to be moving completely, like I explained in the last video. So I'm going to do my best to not keep you guys in the dark and not take like a huge, you know, gap or hiatus on making content. But you guys might have to bear with me a little bit just because everything is busy. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.